Welcome to a Pilates teacher training video on anatomy. This particular video is on the Levator scapula. The origin of the Levator scapula is the upper 4 or 5 neck vertebra, up here, this area, and it inserts on the top, that part there, that top part of the scapula. Its main action, because that's the origin, on most origins, as a general rule, the origin tends to stay more fixed than the insertion point. So one could say the purpose, if you like, of this particular muscle is for that to stay stable, the neck vertebra, and for its line of pull is to adduct and lift the scapula up from that angle. It pulls it that way and adducts it and brings it in towards the midline of the body. That's what adduction basically is. However, Newton's third law comes into play. For every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. It can also slightly pull from the other direction. It can pull if the scapula stays still, stays stationary, and it pulls that way. So it can flex and slightly rotate the neck vertebra, the neck. What tends to happen, the issues with this, from Pilates' point of view, what you usually come across, it's also referred to, a couple of points actually, yeah. It's referred to as the headache muscle. And it causes a lot of, because most people tend to be tight. We tend to use driving as the example, up here, nice and tight. These muscles become really tight. And it can have a poor effect on the nerves and cause some people headaches and other issues. One other issue is faulty muscle recruitment, yeah, and faulty patterns, muscular patterns in the scapula, for the scapula. Why? Because this, most people, is tight and fixed. It's pretty rigid, nice and tight, which is great while it's in that position when we're driving or whatever. However, when we come to do other movements, remember, as you raise your arm up, that shoulder blade should go the other way. It should sink down and around to the front slightly as the serratus anterior serratus kick in. So in other words, they should be given this muscle to allow that, with grace and control, to actually come down and allow the scapula to rotate around in conjunction with the upper trapezius, of course. But basically, if the Levator scapula is relatively fixed and inflexible, nice and tight, it's not going to want to move as freely. And as a general rule, if people are right dominant, they can sometimes have more issues in that way. It doesn't always work that way, but usually. And that's the Levator scapula. Oh, the other thing on that as well, it's more not really related to Pilates, but certainly from a massage. If you get the massage in this area, you usually get the therapist saying, oh, you're really knotted in this area. So it's not a tosh, because you're usually not. All that happens is technically the Levator scapula is made up of 4 strap-like muscles, and they attach at different, mainly 4 because it's 4 different vertebrae, mainly, most people happen to 4 neck vertebrae where they attach to. To do their job of lifting and rotation, these strap-like muscles actually rotate over each other. So it can feel, where they cross over, it can feel like a bit of a ridge, like a bit of a knot, if you like. And that's why people are massaging, they always say, oh, you've got a really knotted there. And you're not, it's just the shape of the muscle, the design of the muscle, and the way the muscle has to be to lift and rotate in. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on our YouTube channel. Thank you.